So in terms of setup, we want to get a narrower stance. I mean, that's not too bad there, but the ball you can see is more for a full shot sort of setup. And if you actually look at the swing, okay, how far back you actually went. I mean, if you saw that golfer there, said, okay, how far is this gentleman hit the golf ball? I don't think 25 yards would come into the equation. You'd be looking at 60 or 70, probably minimum.
That's when I started.
That was your first one, before, okay? So
okay.
A very long swing.
Yes.
Then when you hit the first one, it went way too far, okay? Then as you start coming down, you try and stop and scoop and just your hands sort of flick under, your weight kind of leaning back here, trying to get under the ball, and in some ways trying to reduce the power by leaning back and get away from it, okay? We want to try and do now, as you can see, ball now is more towards that trail foot. Okay, the hips could go a little bit further forward, that left side, that sort of back hip kind of popping out a little bit, so just make sure that left hip's a bit more over towards the left side a little bit, but for the most part we're gripping down the club, we're in a less powerful position, okay? And then in terms of the swing length, like we said, the golf swing is a circle, okay? Whether we stop it here, 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 or here, will generally determine how far it needs to go. We said roughly about that sort of, I guess, 9 o'clock position here on a clock face. We want the backswing for 25 yards to be going to that spot there. We look at this backswing length now. Obviously the club, you can see when it comes out your side that you've got underneath with that drill. Your club goes pretty much to 9:30, should we say? And it went at 29 yards. So you weren't far away from where you want to go, okay? This club obviously sticking out here, as we can see now, is going to encourage you to stop the flick. If you flick with that club, you can see there now that club's going to slice you in half. So what we're actually trying to see now for an impact position is not this scoopy one, but as you go through, good strike, and you keep your torso going through there, as you can see. So the arms and the hands and everything all in a straight line, the weight now is more to that left foot, and your head's looking more towards target rather than kind of like underneath. It just puts pressure on your back and just other joints in the body that you don't want to be doing. So we don't need to do certainly, so we can try to avoid that where we can, alright? And then it's the question of just judging how far you're swinging. This here was a sort of 25-yard shot. If you wanted more distance there, Peter, the club rather than going to 9:30 would go to 11, or a longer swing. And the longer swing you go back, then the more energy you create. The same good acceleration through, the same good twist of the torso. Get that same good shot. You never want to try and get under a ball. Okay, you don't need to. The club gets to the bottom of the ball goes up in the air. Okay. If we try to scoop underneath, the lie's good, I get away with it. If it's sat down in some rough somewhere, you just top it through the grass all day. Okay, that makes sense. So long game was good. Getting into that sequence there, club first always for every shot, whether it's a putt, a chip, a pitch, a short, whatever it may be, or a long shot. Always get the club down first. Getting your handle of the club, as we said, just slightly forward there, as you can see. Feet together, and then depending on how big your stance is going to be for a chip shot, you move them a little bit apart. For a long shot, they're further apart. But you just set that for the different shot you're going to play, Always go from the distance from the ball. That's got to go first, then that, and then set your feet from there. Okay?
That's
good stuff. We'll have a couple more to finish off with, and we'll see how you go from there, okay?